think it's important for young men to have the arts in their life. I really think it's a balance. There's a lot of sport at the boys' school, and I think for them to learn music and to be able to put that into practice in a group situation is very important for boys. It's sort of that balance between being out there in the sporting field. It's a different part of them that we develop, that we nurture, and I think it's very important. And I think that you see it as the boys come up to their senior years, how it makes a difference, even in their character and how they perceive the world. I think the arts is very important like that for young men.
There's so much interesting stuff to experience, I guess, and all the staff are amazing, so yeah, it's good.
The music program at Trinity is very diverse. There's a huge range of opportunities for boys in instrumental programs, in singing programs, whether you're an individual just learning an instrument or whether you're going to play in an ensemble or sing in a choir. And in the junior school there are a number of choirs, Year 4, Year 5 and 6, and also a selected choir of treble boys. And if you move that into the senior school, then you also have a choir program which moves up through Year 7, 8 and 9, where there's the middle school choir, which is a very large group of boys, because singing is a big thing at Trinity College. So you might have 100 boys in that middle school choir, which is a phenomenal number. And then it moves into the senior school with probably another 50 to 70, depending on the year, of boys singing. And the instrumental side, you can break it up into the string program, the concert band program, or the jazz program. Those three streams also travel through from the junior school all the way through the senior school.
You form really good friendships in music as well, so it's sort of, you get to spend time with your friends at the same time as practicing.
86.
We have 3 full-time staff members who handle the junior school and the secondary school classroom side of the work, so the academic work. And then we have a whole bevy of instrumental teachers, probably about 25 instrumental teachers who come into the school teaching the instruments on an individual basis.
Very, very tiny. No sound.
They're learning and you can see them changing. And then you can offer them something you really like. It's like sharing favorite ice cream. And they say, would you like this music? Then you can see them learning it and enjoying it on the level you're enjoying it.
Firstly, you got to try and play it slowly if it's a fast piece, obviously, and then you, like, build it up. And then there's a time when you just get it and it sounds good.
We've done a lot of travelling and won quite a few festivals, locally and internationally. The Catholic Schools Performing Arts Festival is a big event in the Catholic sector every August, so it runs for about 5 weeks. And Trinity has been sort of at the top of that sort of game for about 12 years now. We took a wind orchestra, a string orchestra and the senior chorale to LA and New York. We went over there being the humble Australians going to the American festival and came out with an overall win, so that was a big surprise and boys were very excited about that, as you can imagine. Well, we sang Mercedes on and off for a few years going back into the 1980s and 1990s, but more recently we sing with them every year.
We are thrilled that the composer, Dan Walker, is here tonight for the performance and has had the time to work with us in the lead up to this concert.
It's just such a pleasure to hear, you know, your music being performed for the first time by such an incredibly enormous and fabulous group. And, you know, to sort of meet some of the students and sort of see that they're just as passionate about, you know, not just singing new work, but also, you know, about everything else that they're doing musically. You see, you know, the same student kind of playing one instrument and then up playing the bagpipes and singing in the choir, and they're just, you know, in everything, which is really fantastic.
This is probably the first time that we've had a student conductor conducting his own work at that particular concert.
To compose something, it's a sentimental thing because everything on the page comes from you. It's all genuine and it's all organic and it's all yourself. And to me, that's what makes music special.
The pipes and drums have a big history at Trinity because they were the first musical band. Started when the school actually came to this site. So Brother Kelly, who was the headmaster at the time, started up the pipe band. So it probably goes back to about 1963. So it's a big tradition and it's still going strong today.
It was a passion that I always had. Like, I played the violin before I played the bagpipe. Always just wanted to play, like, be a part of the music community.
This train is bound for glory, this train is bound for glory, this train.
We have a large group called Friends of Music, and all right, they do raise money for us, but they're also very supportive in terms of supporting the boys with their involvement.
I reckon it's really changed the person I am. It's helped me to grow, you know, in my friendships and relationships and stuff, and yeah, helped me to become, you know, really outgoing and really passionate about what I do.
It's rewarding and it's fun, and especially when you got people who love it, who want to do it, who enjoying it.
I've gotten the opportunities of performing and really being proud